Getting rid of bad habits is very easy. But the problem is, people do not know the correct process, the correct method, or the correct framework of quitting bad habits. Most people focus on the principle of elimination. But there is one drawback about the principle of elimination that nobody talks about. That is to truly incorporate or implement the principle of elimination in your life. You need to have control over your life. You need to have complete authority of your life. And this is one thing that we do not have the luxury of. For example, let's say we both work in a corporate environment or a government job or anything. We are not business owners. The thing is, we all are reporting to someone. We all are working with a group of people. So, of course, there will be communication between the two parties. And this is where the problem comes. Let's assume you have made a goal of reducing your social media consumption, or you have a simple goal of reducing your alcohol consumption. You have already consumed 500 ml of alcohol throughout the week, and today on weekends you have made the plan that I will not consume any alcohol. But suddenly there is a very important meeting which you have to discuss with your junior team members, senior team members, and then the board of directors in a bar. So of course, if you do not have a drink there, it will create a very negative impression. So you will have to drink, which means that the goal which you made for the day is now fully violated. You did not achieve your goal. Why? Did you lack willpower? No, you had willpower, but it was the necessity of the job which required you to have that extra drink. And this is the problem with the process of elimination. There are many external factors in our life that cannot be controlled by us. There will always be one thing that will be disturbing us, making sure that our goals will sometimes, if not sometimes, then majority of times will be hampered. And this is why I suggest people that if you are reporting to someone, if you are not in complete authority of your life, you must get rid of the principle of elimination and focus on the second principle that I will tell you about. But if you are a business owner like Alex Hormozi, you are Hamza Ahmed, or you're Iman Ghazi, a person who is truly in control of his life, who has people reporting to him rather than him reporting to people, then you can achieve these things in life. Then you can implement the principle of elimination in your life because you have the luxury of saying no. But if you're working, you do not have the luxury of saying no, because if you do say no, you will be fired from your job, you will lose your financial security, and that will not be good. So let us talk about the hidden principle that I encourage you to incorporate in your life to get rid of all bad habits. And this is called the association method. It's a very simple method. It will not take you long, so be tuned for the video. All you have to do is, on the left side, write something that you want to quit. That could be drinking soft drinks. That is my example from 5 years ago. On the right side, you have to write something that you absolutely hate and why do you hate it. For me, it was drinking alcohol, because I thought if I drink alcohol, I will become a drunkard. If I become a drunkard, I will beat my future wife and kids, which will make me an abusive husband and an abusive father. Two things which I hate the most. So I associated drinking soft drink with drinking alcohol. So every single time I drank soft drink after that, it felt as if I was drinking alcohol and becoming the person that I hated, which was an abusive father and a husband. And this is the association method. You have to write something you want to quit. You have to write something that you absolutely despise with a very strong reason as to why you despise it. Then you have to connect both of them, and every single time you do the activity you want to quit, you have to associate it with the activity that you absolutely hate. This is how I quit my soft drink consumption, and I'm very proud to say that ever since passing the 9th standard, my soft drink consumption has been reduced by 98.5 or 99.99%. I do not drink soft drinks now. I do not drink alcohol. I do not even drink any sugary content, any processed drinks. I only drink water and lemonade in beverages. So this is the process of association using which you can quit any bad habits. And there is also a trick if you want to get out of any drinking parties, and this is the framework, not the framework, this is an excuse which I have made, and this is a bonus tip. If somebody is forcing you to drink, and this will happen in your life, especially when you're in college or working, everywhere, anywhere, okay, people will ask you, come man, let's have a drink. One drink will do nothing, but the moment you have one drink, they will force you to have second drink, then third, then fourth, and eventually you will end up having 5 6 drinks. You will be a drunkard, you will be vomiting, and you will have a hangover the next day. I have not experienced these things because I use one golden sentence, that is, I want to drink, man, but I have a medical condition, and that is I lack the enzyme alcohol dehydrogenase, which is whenever I drink alcohol, I get severe abdominal pain in my stomach, and this is why I cannot drink. And when you say this line, people just are taken quite by shock, and they do not force you to drink because nobody wants to be responsible for the medical implication that was forced upon to another person by them. So this is one simple trick you can use if you want to ever get out of a drinking commitment. A very simple sentence, if you use it, I'm sure nobody will ever bother you to drink ever again. So that's all in this video. If you like the video, then please share, like, and subscribe. If you have any feedback, then please let me know in the comments. I will try my best to implement them in the next videos. And that's all. See you in the next video. Till then, have a very nice day, all my friends.